Welcome back to another episode of the Weekly Dweeb. I apologize, folks. My whole setup is just crashed here. My computer, my camera wasn't working. My internet is currently not working. I'm using my phone. 12 minutes late. We'll take it. Kev, how's your night going? Hopefully it's better than mine. I can't get Discord up right now.
I am doing well, James. Welcome, everyone. Apologies for the delay. Thank you all so much for being here. So far, I see Headbug, Axel, Nate in the chat. Thank you all.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Happy Monday. I almost feel guilty here, James. I have had a better start of things, at least for the last hour or so, I would say. For once, my oddly tinted skin wasn't the biggest technical difficulty we had, so I feel for you. I
won.
I updated my bookshelf for you guys, so you can have a little more glimpse into my supreme nerdiness. But other than that, man, I'm excited. We didn't get to do this show last week, so we got a whole bunch of noise to talk about.
Forgot how to do it. Apparently forgot how to do the show. I think my favorite comment so far was that my camera committed seppuku. That's my favorite one.
It was something, man. I kept expecting some outside entity to start talking to me. You know, it would like shut off and I would see the brand name and then it would come back.
So weird.
I've seen 1408 too many times, so I was just expecting like a demonic version of me to start talking to you and be, and then I'd find out I've been trapped in 1408 this whole time.
It's wild, man. Something crazy happened. I am seeing my internet come back on, so I might try to switch it here in a second. But while we're talking to that, can we have a moment of silence for James Earl Jones, who passed away earlier? The most famous actor. He's known for He's known for Darth Vader, playing Darth Vader. One of his most famous roles is what I meant to say there. I'm all flustered right now.
And some of us recognized him as John pointed out, the owner of the world's greatest, biggest, and scariest dog in The Sandlot. That was probably my first known exposure. Although I may have watched The Sandlot before I watched Star Wars. Big baseball nerd back in the day.
I mean, I
didn't know who was voicing Darth Vader for quite some time. So yeah, a legend. Rest in peace. 93 years. I would say that's a pretty good run.
93 years old. Yeah. Shout out. Absolutely. Oh,
what up, Harles? Hey, Harles, welcome to the club, though. Sorry to see that.
Yeah, I guess I ruined your internet tonight, too.
Maybe refresh it. But it's good to know we're not the only ones having technical difficulty tonight. So welcome to the party, pal.
There's a good question. When was the last time he voiced Vader?
Did they use him in Kenobi for that?
That's what I wonder.
Was it Kenobi or
he might have.
Where they had like the crossover because his mask was jacked up and it was like half Anakin's voice, half the modulated voice. I don't know if they would have.
I wonder in that scene. I think I want to say that's the last time they used him.
And it was probably just old audio. I don't know if he. I can't remember. Forgive me. I don't.
Oh, he was Mufasa too. There's a good one. Yeah, he was Mufasa too.
Man, God, Lion King was great, and then it wasn't. Then they made a really shitty one.
When was the last? I'm trying to look this up.
So in a way, James Earl Jones was like the dad of an entire generation that grew up on Disney cartoons.
Yeah.
Oh, Coming to America. So he was just everybody's dad. Okay. So yeah, we're all taking it pretty hard today.
Conan the Barbarian. When? Man. Never won an Oscar. Given an honorary one in 2011. That seems like a tragedy.
Nate thinks that Rebels would have been the last time. So that's interesting.
Maybe
could be because I don't know. And that's the thing. They've got plenty of his audio, I'm sure, saved somewhere where they can just repurpose it. That's the beauty of that character. Just like what's his name, making all that Mando money, never having to take his mask off. Just a voice acting gig, man. Good for you, pal.
Let's look up Star Wars. Oh, he says according to Wikipedia it was Rebels. That would actually make sense.
Man,
I'm looking at it right now. Series cast. Vader, please. Yeah, he did in 2018. So he did do Vader for 5 episodes. Let's see if he was Kenobi or not.
Ooh, head bugs. That's 2 for Rebels. So I think we're pretty confident there.
Yeah, I think that's probably it.
Well, an absolute legend, someone that will be missed by, it sounds like,
Rise
everyone.
of Skywalker. We don't acknowledge that show, that movie around these parts.
No, I don't. I can't even see that one on my screen. I don't know what that comment is, but thank you for leaving it. Appreciate all the comments.
It's just invisible. I don't know why.
Yeah, what is that? But hey, 93, that's a hell of a run.
Good for him.
I'd take it, you know.
At least with Vader, they can whoever, I mean, and Kenobi, it wasn't him that was he hasn't acted as Vader in a very long time. This is correct, Headbutt. That is correct.
We got your back. No, don't worry.
I don't know
who's going to voice it now. I'll throw my hat in the ring.
Go, Kev's going to do it.
I got the good soundboard upstairs. We can voice modulate some stuff. No, it won't be. Could it be Hayden Christensen? Would they be able to modulate? Like, could that?
Probably.
That would be a leg. That's just maybe my inner fan wanting something that might not be actually the best decision. I am sure.
Very possible.
Like, the world of voice acting is filled of incredibly talented individuals that can mimic other people's voices. So I wouldn't be too worried about that, because the fact that it is a voiceover job and because it's modulated, I think that'd be one of the few castings that I would even trust Disney to handle. They will AI his voice. All right, Headbug just pops the balloon.
I hate it. You're right. I fucking hate it here.
Just like they AI'd Luke face when Sebastian Stan is available.
Literally, Sebastian Stan.
He just plays Donald Trump. Dude, he will literally take any job. Just pay the man.
Gosh dang.
Okay, pay the
man. On to the show, right? Now I'm trying to bring up Discord and it's still popping the wrong screen over here, Kev. This computer's about to go through a fucking wall.
You're gonna be the Ron Swanson meme. We're gonna have an updated version. It's gonna be
I'm gonna be the
tanking his laptop.
I am the other curmudgeon. I'm gonna be the curmudgeon today because is starting to really piss me off. Yes, he was probably voiced by somebody else in Lego cartoons. That would make the most sense. Yeah, he hasn't done it in all of them. I do think he might have done Kenobi. I thought he has a credit on there. I was just looking. Yes, Hulk smashes. Except I can't, because if I smash this computer, then I gotta get a new one, and that's unfortunate for me.
It's perfect.
We're not
doing
at 500
a role
yet.
reversal. You know, now I'm gonna be all positivity all the time. It's a palette swap.
The roles have been reversed.
Yep. So I'm wearing this black hoodie. It's my funeral hoodie. Ooh, that was a bad joke, and damn it, you know what?
Come on, Kev.
Moving on.
Damn it, he's fucking back,
man.
Oh, that's funny.
I don't like positive Kev. He's weird.
I agree.
I think you know what? I think it's because I was at the sporting goods store today, and there was a very unfriendly sales representative that, wouldn't you know it, they bit me on the hand, James. And ever since then,
you got bit on the hand.
My things are feeling weird. I have a fever. I really hope it's not a zombie apocalypse, but I'm sure it's not that. Okay. Also, anyone on Facebook, I would not suggest texting that WhatsApp number. I'm sorry. Roshni Lottie, if that is your real name. I'm sorry because you also put Karungi in there, but that's probably a bot or a
what's a
scam,
Karungi?
guys. And welcome to the show.
Yeah, wouldn't recommend that. So we'll just go ahead and block that user. Bye-bye. Kev, I am going to try to switch my internet here so I can show some stuff. We're going to see if this works, okay?
Ooh, welcome to
Second.
Kev's
Fingers
Corner.
crossed, folks. Welcome to Kev's Corner. He is patient zero. Good luck, folks.
Now would be the time where I just mention how Alien Romulus, a movie that almost got the Prey treatment and was set up as a Hulu release, has now made over $300 million and is the highest grossing movie of the year, I believe. Maybe fact check me on a couple of those things. I've seen those facts on Twitter. But James, you're back. When are you going to watch Alien Romulus? I'm talking about Alien Romulus, which was almost regulated to the graveyard of a stream-only release, much like Prey, which I think would have done well.
Dude. It is killing it. I need to go see it. I have not yet. It's on the list.
Welcome back, Carls.
Sorry about your extended warranty. It's been blocked into oblivion. Yeah, shout out that, huh? Great story. It went over 300, right? Is that what it did this weekend?
Yeah, $300 million, which is
Stu made it.
Good. Stewie is here. I love it. He's early. Look at you, bud. Good for you, pal.
Hell yeah, Stu.
Unlike this show, Stu is early.
Yeah, Stu is early today. The show, Stu is about as early as we are late. He's 12 minutes. He's pretty early for him.
We got a real yin yang thing going on. It's not just me and James today. We got Stu in the mix too.
Fucking shit up.
The triumvirate.
Yeah, Kev. What about? Did you see Beetlejuice opening weekend? It's a big one.
No, I haven't seen the numbers yet. Just be careful. You
don't say it again. Don't fucking say it again. Came in at 112 million this weekend.
Good God.
Yeah, how about that? 147 million global. I can't get my Discord open up, but it is already made more money than the original did. How about that?
Oh, well, is that accounting for inflation, though? Because our money used to be...
Oh, probably not. No, it's probably not
worth more.
But I don't think the first one didn't make much.
That's fair.
I'm trying to find that number. I can't pull it.
This just goes to show you what I've talked about on previous programs, which is that us Halloween folk are sick,
the original,
and tired of Christmas folk bleeding all the way. Not only have they taken November and said fuck you and fuck Thanksgiving, they're creeping in October.
Yeah, I don't know why
and
this is in September.
So we're just saying, you know what? Get out of here, pal. We're taking September. It's ours for the taking. Now Halloween is 2 months too. Get over it if you don't like it. It's pumpkin spice and skeletons for the next 2 months.
Pumpkin spice
why
and
Beetlejuice
everything's nice.
in September? It's going to be
September,
85 degrees tomorrow.
Full weekend of September, we get Beetlejuice. Kind of freaking wild, man. First one made 74.7 million in its initial run. So it was it's got 30 million more already. That's kind of pretty impressive for a sequel to a movie in 1988 that is as old as me. That's when I was born, folks.
Cool. They waited the right amount of time, I guess. They're how many sequels?
Yeah, this is actual nostalgia playing in right here, not a couple-year-old nostalgia.
And what I would love to hear from anyone who has actually seen the movie is how well or poorly did Michael Keaton portray his role, does it count if you say it twice and I say it once. I'm going to risk it.
I hope not.
Uh,
I hope
how
not.
well
Actually, I kind of hope so for the show.
did Mr. Keaton play Beetlejuice? Because as one of the damned few that actually sat through that Flash movie, Michael Keaton was phoning it in. And I love Michael Keaton in that very parasocial, never met the guy. I just grew up with the 80s Batman and loved Birdman and all kinds of other things. But he was phoning it in on the Flash. Dude gave zero fucks. So I'm wondering how many fucks were applied to his role as Beetlejuice, because I mean, he's almost old enough, James, to run for president of the United States. He's like 73.
He's not young. Yeah, he'd fit right in. Yeah, I'd vote for him.
Me too, especially if he's his character from the other guys. You know, the guy who doesn't understand, he keeps making TLC references. That's his best role ever.
I've heard, I don't know, I haven't seen it obviously, but from the video we watched last week, the hot sauce video, he looks like he's having an absolute fucking blast.
That is true. That is true. I think he put more effort into that Hot Ones video than he did that entire Ezra Miller money grab.
Yeah, absolutely did. What do we got going on down here?
I forgot that they remade Jumanji, and I was almost upset at Headbug calling Robin Williams fat. We got some good Jack Black jokes in here. Who's in Minecraft movie again? Some comments that we'll probably pull up for other topics when we get back to them. Like John is going to be shaving his head.
That was the tweet I was looking for. So here
Potter.
we'll pull it up. Let's go to the Harry Potter situation, because the casting call went out today after I created the stream, and it was posted in our Discord. And Headbug is absolutely applying.
And I'm not allowed, because apparently I have a horrible British accent. It does not represent the Brits very well. And that's a damn shame, but I understand it. I get it. I barely do an American accent well.
The search for the new Harry Potter stars is underway. UK open casting call. They're looking for children to play the roles of Harry Potter, Hermione Granger, and Ronald Weasley. If you'd like to be considered, there's the application link. So go ahead, Headbug. There it is.
I appreciate that. Thank you. I needed that today, Headbug.
They're only able to consider children who are aged 9 to 11 in April 2025 and a resident of UK or Ireland. So, Headbug, we just need to fake your birth certificate and you're good.
How dare they release this on September 9th, James? They are really 2 days before a day which Americans can never forget. They're going to say, we are currently only able to consider children who are aged 9-11. Come on. And it's not until April.
Oh, you could have waited. Come on.
You could have waited until next month and you still would have had 6 months. This was they're getting back at us for the Boston Tea Party right here. Very subtle, a very subtle dig, a very passive aggressive, serving you cold tea kind of dig. I don't know if that's really a thing. I just know they like their tea hot over there. So I imagine it'd be a real dig if you served somebody some cold tea. This is brutal, man. How dare they? I will already never forget, but you didn't have to remind me 2 days early. HBO original Harry Potter, you son of a bitch. There, is that better? I'm curmudgeon again. All right. I've been sheep dipped. I'm back. Cold tea. I knew it. Let's go. See, I'm practically British. I've got it down.
Oh, that's fucking great.
Iced tea is just sugar that people put a couple leaves in.
Yeah.
And in most states, I don't think it's really as enjoyed. There's a whole region in the South where they love that sugary tea water, but I don't know that the rest of us go for it too much.
Get out of here. Yeah, iced tea is my mom likes iced tea and she's crazy, so you can't
is it the right time for a Harry Potter redo. How long has it been? Because
It's been
for
long.
what
It's
it's
been
worth,
longer. It's been longer than you think.
okay, probably, because I was just about to say I read the books. They came out right at the right time for me. I
I'm
think the
looking.
first one I was maybe fourth or fifth grade, so I read them all. Um, Fairly easy reads, despite
Deathly Hollows
how
Part 2 was
fucking thick
released in
they were.
2011.
Okay, so it probably has been enough time because I didn't watch the movies because by
Right
the
away.
time they came out, I just didn't care. No, I just have never watched them. I'm just not a
Okay.
fan. I think
I think
I
they're
think
pretty
I've
good.
seen like one or two of them in theaters with a group of friends, but it's
Yeah.
not like I know the story, but I'd never
The
sat down
the
and watched the
the
movie.
Deathly Hollows book was released in 2007. Part 2 of the movie in 2011. I think probably it's such a big franchise. Like let a new generation experience it. I'm actually not against this. It's all by the time. I mean, they're filming this in 25, which means it's probably a 26 at the earliest release date, which is 15 years after that movie. So probably.
John for Snape, I like that. He's got that flow. He's got that slick back. He could do it.
Mm-hmm.
Any I might try out for Hagrid, right? He doesn't
Yeah,
have
he's that actor has passed away.
Oh, damn it. Man, I am just ruining the vibe today.
No, it's a curmudgeon show. It started off with me. I did it. It's my fucking fault. My computer just let me know Discord had a fatal error, and that's why it couldn't
Oh,
open. No shit. I know it couldn't open. I trust me. I figured that out.
so it
Computer,
was
thank you.
Discord seppuku, actually. Wow. Kevin for Hillbilly Hagrid. Thank you. Thank you, Headbug.
Kev could do it. Kev could pull off Hagrid. Now I've
Dang,
had to,
Harry, you're a wizard, I reckon.
oh my Lanta. I'm now oh, there was the one. I'm finally I pulled up Discord on my computer in a web browser, and I can get all these tabs open that I stuff I needed to show. Okay. Kev, did you we got to work on
Hagrid
it.
is gonna
He's got time.
like,
He's got till April of next year. We got time.
if I ever start streaming so much that I have to take it off of Dweeb, I think Hillbilly Hagrid might be the screen name we go with. That's wonderful. I'll have to give some royalties to Headbug though. So yeah, it might be worth it.
Yeah. Yep. You're gonna have to give off some royalties, but that's okay. That's okay. Kev, did you see the Beetlejuice Fanta I found out in the wild? Did you see this?
Oh no, but I mean, oh yes, actually I did see
Yeah,
that.
the Beetlejuice Fanta is a lot. I found this out in the wild this weekend, folks.
Is that an apple flavored soda?
Man, it sure looks like it, doesn't it?
It's
Something apple.
apple.
I don't know what. I didn't look at it. I just took a picture of it. Definitely is. We will send eggs. We will send eggs. Yeah. So it's something apple. Something AURITED. Isn't that what that looks like? Apple.
Purified apple. I have no idea what that says, but
I have no clue either.
an apple flavored Fanta.
I have no idea.
I can't act like there isn't a time in my history that I would have purchased and enjoyed such a beverage, but unfortunately, now I'm very selective with my sugar.
I am too. I don't do much sugar anymore.
And that feels like it's got anytime you got to get
I didn't know there were
like really
orange Fanta
strong,
is the only Fanta, right, Axel? Like, I don't think there is any other Fanta in my mind.
They have, what do they have? I think they have grape and strawberry.
Haunted apple. Haunted apple.
Haunted apple. Thank you, Headbug. No, of course. Haunted. Oh, yeah. Why wouldn't you? Haunted apple. I mean, you're already. I mean, who buys a single can of soda anyway? I'm not the demographic for this.
Same. I'm a orange Fanta type guy.
The days when I was
Okay, Harlow's
buying
is on board.
loose cans of soda, I was also buying loose cigarettes from the corner store. And we don't talk about those times, okay? So I have to pretend like I would never ever be buying a single Fanta can off a shelf. But I know they used to be 2 for $1, James. I know that. Don't ask me how or why I know that.
I remember the days when you could get $1. You go to a pop machine and get pop for $1. Then
It was like
$1.25.
89
Now
cents or
it's like
2
it's
for
out of
$1.
control.
It's like, well, hell yeah, I'm putting one of these. I need a pocket Mountain Dew
Yeah.
anyway. It's fine.
Real loose link. Oh, but I mean, also they're releasing this. They released the movie in September, so I don't care.
It was this or pumpkin spice. Lemonade
that
soda.
was good. That was good. I'll give you credit. That was good. Lemonade soda. I like summer shandy beer, which is lemonade beer, but I can't say I've had lemonade soda.
So interestingly enough, the first time I quit drinking soda. The second time I just did it with flavored seltzers because that was way easier.
Okay.
Not the non-alcoholic kind, I should say. But the very first time I like weaned myself off of soda, one of my favorite treats was it was like 3/4 lemonade with a little bit of Sprite mixed in. It was back in those days. I was working as a delivery driver. I was a freaky fast delivery driver back in college.
Oh,
and
Jimmy John's guy.
My favorite combo was that lemonade with some Sprite in it. God damn, you're bringing back some memories, Axel. If that's a real thing now, like if there's a lemonade soda I can purchase, I will gladly do that at some point. It reminds me of those like the Mandarin soda. I don't know if it was from Mexico or where exactly. It's an import. Like it's not an American made soda, but they have Mandarin is the one that I remember the most. And oh my God, that soda is delicious.
Sounds
so
fantastic.
Beetlejuice?
Beetlejuice
Never heard of him.
is played by Michael Keaton, who used to look like this and does not look like that no more.
You want to get nuts?
He's also Batman. I don't know if we have fizzy lemonade over here. Do we, Kev?
I mean, I don't know. You can always make your own. That sound is Fizzy the brand? That may be.
Oh, is that a brand? Let's look.
We may have that. I don't know. Which Batman? He played Batman.
Michael Schumacher's Batman.
It was actually Tim Burton. So the 89
Tim Burton. Sorry,
Batman, and I think it was 1992's Batman Returns, starring some of my favorite actors to ever grace the screen. Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman. God, at that time, maybe Sharon Stone. I don't think there's anybody else you could have casted as Catwoman better than Michelle Pfeiffer at that time. They had Christopher Walken in the second one. They had goddamn Lando Calrissian, Billy D. Williams playing Harvey Dent, who would have eventually become Two-Face.
Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito. If Warner Brothers hadn't kicked him out and brought in Schumacher, because at that point, movie studios came to understand the value. Maybe they probably understood it already at that point, but they wanted to sell more action figures. So they got Schumacher in there. So anybody who hates those films, just understand he did exactly what he was hired to do.
Yep.
And I don't know that he even loves those films, but they were made to convince 9-year-olds to have their parents buy them toys. And in that,
it did what it's supposed to.
Give it that the frame. It's pretty solid dart he threw there. But yeah, this is Michael Keaton, 1989 Batman, one of the first Batman suits to notoriously have that problem where you can't turn your frickin' neck at all. And so due to a practical limitation, it's something we talk about on the channel all the time, a limitation breeds creativity. In this instance, it was sort of the way Michael Keaton had to move in order to move in that damn costume that kind of made him feel a bit scarier, almost like Michael Myers-esque in his movements. And it was a great portrayal. Where I think Michael Keaton should get tons of credit is his version of Bruce Wayne. Every Batman
Mm-hmm.
has really played Bruce Wayne differently. And you and I out there in the audience, we may disagree whether or not his Bruce Wayne is like your headcanon Bruce Wayne, if that's how Bruce Wayne should act. But I think it was a great job. The contrast, you know, he was so much more eccentric and had some personality as Bruce Wayne. And then you have the stiff, rubberfied Batman that can't barely move, let alone talk. And I just think it was great. But to be fair, I was the demographic at the time. So the 89 Batman is one that I've gone back to as an adult because, as James pointed out, Jack Nicholson is in that one. And he's phenomenal. A completely different Joker.
Argument between him and Heath Ledger for the best Joker.
Oh, speaking of seppuku, we've got Samurai Katana over on Twitch sending us another shady link. Shout out to all the bots sending us shady links.
Killing it today for the bots. Like, we're on top of it right now.
We love that.
Hell yeah. Speaking of terrible things, Kev, the Minecraft movie trailer. Okay, have you watched it? I have not. Have you?
I have not. I just know that Jack Black hits. Oh, let's do it. Impromptu preview review.
Minecraft movie trailer has surpassed 1 million dislikes on YouTube. 1 million dislikes.
Woo!
Yeah, let's do this. So let me
take that, assholes that said I made the worst video in the history of YouTube. I don't have that many dislikes. Okay.
Let's get this pulled up here. That's crazy. 1 million dislikes is insane.
Axel brings up a good question. Wait, I thought dislikes were gone, and that is true. For the most part, we cannot see them. However, I don't know what the sites are. Let us know if you know this in the chat. I don't know if it's Social Blade, but I believe there are extensions that you can download so that you can see stuff like that.
32 million views came out 5 days ago. Okay. Pause, please.
Axel, to be fair, I know very little about Minecraft. I don't know anything about a story. Like, I don't know anything about.
I played a decent amount about 15 years ago. The gameplay is fun. I do not know. I didn't know there was a story.
Okay, good. Yeah,
I do know what it looks like though. So I've heard this doesn't look like what it's supposed to.
I know we can thank it for this whole genre of Let's Plays and gaming streams and all that stuff. I'm aware of its
place. It's historically important. The game.
Yeah, I was just about to say I'm aware of its place in our history, but outside of that, you know, like James, I know what it looks like. I've seen people play it, but I don't know why anyone would make a movie about it. Even Five Nights at Freddy's. There's a story
an Ender
there.
Dragon. I know to beat Minecraft. There's a thing called an Ender Dragon you have to kill, which is in like the Nether realm, but it's why you'd ever want to beat the game. It's just it's essentially Legos. It's not Legos, but it essentially is.
Maybe I'll have.
What up, Kangaloope? Don't worry, Kangaloope. I was also late. We started 12 minutes late today because my computer had a meltdown. It was like a toddler throwing a fit. It didn't want to work at all. So we're going to do an impromptu preview review for those folks at home who do not know what a preview review is. We do a review of the preview. We're going to watch this trailer and then we're going to grade it. I've heard nothing but terrible things, so this is great. We do a lot of good ones, so it's always fun when we do bad ones. So got anything to add to that, Kev, here before we knock this out? I don't have to write this down.
It's a dirty job, but someone's got to do it, folks. I wanted to get nice and close, but then my face gets covered by the logo. See, I love having
here.
This
clear
PNG. No, leave it. I like it.
I like it.
Yeah, because then it's branded. You know, then the brand stays.
Your plant's branded.
I just have to remember where to sit. You know, it's beautiful. Well, inside baseball. That's why I'll put myself up in the corner. We have a big group because
in the corner.
Give me the logo. I know how to sit. I know where to sit. And plus, guys, shout out to my plant. This plant needs a name. Let's name it.
We do need to name the plant. I need to turn the volume up. I realized in my latest preview review, the volume is way louder in my headphones than it is on the computer screen.
Oh,
my bad. It's a little quiet on my Arcane one, which shout out to everybody that's watched that. It was a short one. really quick one. So here we go, folks. This is a Minecraft movie teaser. This is a preview review. Here we go.
Right this way.
That doesn't look like Minecraft.
Oh,
What up, Jason Momoa and your bangs? What the
oh, I'm in.
The hell?
I agree. What the hell?
Anything you can dream about here, you can make.
You can make it.
Oh, love that message.
Oh God.
Who are
gonna-
you?
T-shirt.
I
Okay.
am Steve.
What?
Okay.
This guy is such a tool bag.
Right this way.
Okay.
Um.
Interesting. Well, we don't have our usual critiques here, James. I will say we'll check off an early and easy box. They do not give us too much of the
Yes,
story. My biggest critique,
yes.
right? My biggest no. Don't hold my hand through the entire plot of your movie in the 2 minutes that you're trying to convince me to watch it. So, as uninteresting as that was, there's at least 1 point for the positive. See, there we go. I can do
Yeah,
it.
they
It is
did
physically possible.
not ruin the the plot.
I have no idea what's going on, so I think
Kev,
that's
as
a point.
somebody you haven't really played Minecraft, right?
I have never played.
I want to
it.
show you what the game actually looks like.
Well, I have watched Christine Weston Chandler Sonichu Prime play it, so I do know what it looks like.
Like
but
the
I've never played it
blockiness is
myself.
gone. Why did they round everything? I
Yeah.
don't disagree, Harles. Like it doesn't look like Minecraft.
Wasn't this the easiest time? So, I did not think I would make two references to that awful Flash movie in the same episode, but here we are. What a world. In that movie, the cheap and rubbery CGI looked like ass, and it ruined
Yeah.
the movie, among other things. This is a movie where it should look bad, right? It should be more blocky.
It should look like
be
it's
and
a
that should-
very distinct style.
like that should be a bonus, right? Like, oh, we don't have to worry about trying to make this look too nice. It should look
Yeah,
like
look at this, like-
Minecraft.
Literally, that's what it looks like. That's the game.
Well, maybe this is probably a step to bring in, I would say normies like me, but let's just say parents of normies or something. I don't know. Maybe they're trying to de-Minecraft it a little bit and make it more universally appealing aesthetically. I don't know. This is where this stuff like this gets dumb, when you take something that has a niche fan base and then try to water it
then
down and
do
lowest common
this.
denominator it for us common
What is
folk.
this?
Then you're just disappointing everybody. But just don't do that. Have some balls, do
Yeah,
what got you there.
like
Harl says money laundering 100%.
I don't know.
And
who made
yeah,
this.
see, Harl's on the same page. Imagine having an excuse to go cheap on the budget and not using it. Money laundering 100%.
Yeah. Jason Momoa with bangs is quite something.
Do you think is he using the
is
same
something.
bodysuit that Thor used, do you think?
Maybe a different company. Can't be. It's Warner Bros.
He might have.
Like, look at this
stolen it,
sheep.
though.
What is this thing? Axel, it's got off on a hot foot right now. It doesn't look good.
Its only solace right now is that Borderlands just came out, so it's maybe gonna have a little softer landing. He looks like he's wearing a Party City wig.
He really does. It doesn't look good.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. That's a very obvious wig. I would know.
Headbug likes the goofy creatures. Okay.
That's good. Hey, okay, it's good. It's good.
It is.
We are all about dissenting opinions, by the way. I will let you all know. You are welcome to disagree with us. No one will call you a bigot or a racist or a misogynist.
That's
or even an
world
idiot.
right now
I'll
is
probably
crazy.
save even the idiot retort to just the bots that come in here and try to spam shady links. I'll call them idiots.
Disco gay. I don't know, Axel. I don't know what they're going to use from the game. Like that cube right there, I know is something from the game. I'm pretty sure.
That's the Allspark, right? Or the Tesseract?
Oh, it looks
How
like
many blue
Tesseract.
cubes? So, okay. See, this is the thing. 1,000 years from now, historians are going to think there really was some kind of all-powerful blue cube because we reference
every
it
movie,
too often.
Like, whatever happened to that thing? What'd they do to it?
Can you imagine if the Greek pantheon was just like their Marvel superhero, and like it was all fiction and they all knew it at all times? We're over here just like, dude, they worshipped all these weird kooky gods. Isn't it crazy? And here we are. There's something here. That's all I'm saying, guys. Put your tinfoil hats on, because why is it always a blue power cube? There's got to be something there. Revelation of the method, brother. Look it up. 1776 will commence again. Alpha Brain, Force Max. Subscribe to Infowars.com.
He thinks it's a diamond block. That's probably right. I bet that's right. Kids are adopted. Those kids are adopted. What are these?
I think it's an Illuminati plant. That's what it is.
Next year, but so the font looks like stuff from the game. Like, why didn't they just? I don't know. I'm confused.
So they can do it. See,
God, these creatures are wild looking.
They would scare me if I were 8. Nah, 6. But they do it, right?
It's kind of creepy.
I love the square moon. That's probably a reference to building something in the game, right?
Yeah, that's referencing something, building something in the game.
And that's an interesting point. And I don't know if my thought here is correct, but a question maybe. If you have a fan service moment like that is again tuned towards players of the game, do you need to put that in your trailer? Because folks like me aren't going to get it. It's not going to draw us to the movie. And the people who love the game enough to pop for that type of a reference are probably going to go buy tickets to this movie anyway. So I don't know that needs to be in your trailer. The whole point, guys, remember, believe it or not, is to convince people to pay their hard-earned money to go see this. Or in this case, again, just to convince kids to complain to their parents long enough until they go see it, right? Because this one can't have or maybe I'm wrong, James, because you have some nostalgia for this game. So let me just pose this as a question instead of making a curmudgeonly declarative statement. Would this movie have a nostalgia play for people our age? Like, are there people in their 30s and 40s that if there's a good enough Minecraft story, they'd be here for it? Or is this just a children's movie and we shouldn't be here?
That's a good question. I think if it was good, people would go watch it. I think. I don't know what kind of story you could do with this other than just have fun with it. Kind of like I almost see it in like the vein of Lego movies somehow. Like maybe there's they got like maybe they do have to stop the Ender Dragon.
Harl says if the popcorn bucket is just a cube, that'll be great. Just a big plastic
I would
cube.
just a big old cube. It'd be more. I would be okay with it.
And
like
they just do it
right
old
there.
school with the white and red stripes. So then it's actually useful as a popcorn bucket to you later in your life. You don't have to be like, well, where do I have space for a xenomorph head that I can just put on display? That no one will ask me weird questions.
You just need the DVD head of the xenomorphs to hide your collection.
I do need that. Yeah.
That is. Oh, you got the little zombies in the background. Why does he look like Fuzzy?
Dude, Brave on the bangs. Listen, I'm pro bangs here. All right.
Yeah,
it's
I'm
one
about
of the
it.
things that makes me most upset.
They spent so much of the budget on CGI that they had to get a wing at Party City.
Yeah, it's just I don't know if this
Oh,
is
yes.
the look.
Creeper, not a zombie, Axel. Sorry, I haven't played Minecraft since about 2013, so I'm a little behind on my knowledge.
Shouts out Axel. I love this. Axel's taking
Yeah.
the Anthony role on this one. I love
Yeah,
this.
somebody's got to help us out with the Minecraft.
There's always someone in
lore.
chat to keep us in line.
Somebody's got to
greatly
keep us.
appreciate that.
Yes, we're out of control, especially today because I'm a mess today. Yay, bangs.
Let's
Sorry.
go. Yeah, dude, I'm jealous. I wish I had something to cover up this massive forehead.
I agree. Let's see. They're underground here. It looks like got some lava. A little guy with purple eyes there in the background. Watch out for him. He's got to be evil.
Oh, gotta love the faceless
This
horde.
is Jack Black as Steve.
Jeez, Steve is a good name for just the way Jack Black has been off camera. I think he feels like a Steve, which honestly, I know a couple of good Steves. I take that back, Steve. I'm sorry, Steve.
I wonder what kind of reception they were expecting with this. Here we go. Here's a nice little sheep looking thing. Yes, could be an Enderman, Axel. That would make most sense, actually. All these terms make sense to me. It's just been a while. Yeah, they didn't match his wig at all. But they ran out of money. They had to go to Party City. That's all they had.
Yeah, it's like, dude, they couldn't have just shot other characters for a day while they had an intern go and bring back 8 different brown-haired wigs and find one that matches the color of his very prominent beard. It's not like he doesn't have a lot, it's very obvious when you see him for more than half a second that well, that's odd that his hair colors are so different while being so close. He is now Round Steve.
Yes, the least boxy man in Minecraft.
I love a good llama. Maybe that's the former Fortnite player in me, but I love seeing
that.
That
is kind of, yeah. They're going to look very round and not blocky at all. That's for sure. I don't know. I don't even know what the plot of this movie is. Let's go see if we can find that.
Axel says Jack Black is already graying at 55, and as a 36-year-old man who has not once, not never plucked the individual gray hairs from his beard, I would say, yeah, man, what the hell? He's getting bald already, or at 50, or gray already at 55.
Yeah, I went bald at 21, so.
I hope that's the trade-off. It's like, dude, take all the hair from my head. Just don't make it go gray too quickly, please. What is up, Lumpy Stillskin? Yeah. New chatter. Great name. Says, oh God.
Lumpy Stiltskin. Welcome. Let's see here. I'm trying to find the synopsis for the movie. Okay, here we go. Welcome to the world of Minecraft, where creativity doesn't just help you craft its essentials to one's survival. 4 misfits. Garrett, the garbage man Garrison, that's Jason Momoa. Henry, Natalie, and Dawn find themselves struggling with ordinary problems when they're suddenly pulled through a mysterious portal into the overworld, a bizarre cubic worldland that thrives on imagination. To get back home, they'll have to master this world and protect it from evil things like piglings and zombies too, while embarking on a magical quest with an unexpected expert crafter, Steve. Together, their adventure will challenge all 5 of them to be bold and reconnect with the qualities that make each of them uniquely creative, the very skills that need to thrive back in the real world.
Wow, this is straight up. So at least the synopsis, I think, might hit all of the points of the story circle of the hero's journey.
Yeah, it's just straight hero's journey. Yeah.
Holy cow, which is why I had to reach for Joe Campbell on the shelf. I knew there was a reason I put him up here today.
Man, oh man.
Wow.
That's quite something, isn't it?
Lumpy says,
yeah,
for a game that's about creativity, the movie doesn't look like it. Yeah. I mean, hell, you've got
it's
Jack Black wearing a blue sweater.
Yeah, just a blue sweater.
I mean, he's dressed like me going for a podcast. If this were a movie with a budget, I'd probably have a funnier hat on, is all I'm saying. and this would be a different.
Yeah, just have like this. It's a movie about a game that's all about creativity. You can have some serious fun with this, and instead you just make it look like the most generic thing ever.
No, that's Jack Steve. And Headbug says Steve does not wear that in the game. So apparently
does wear that. Says
he does wear that in the game.
He
Okay,
does
thank
wear
you,
that in
thank
the
you.
game.
See, look at me. Just seeing what I want to see.
Yeah, you don't
out
even
here.
know, bro.
That,
you don't even know.
Got to be careful. That new leaf I turned was dangerous.
Oh, okay. So we're not. I think we are not on board with Jack Black as Steve and the Minecraft movie. So Kev, we do have to give it a score. That's part of the game. It's the name of the game here. What are you going to review the Minecraft trailer?
I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10. I'd have given it a 4, but
that is an F.
Carl,
that is an F.
Is, as Kang points out, it's definitely got that kids only vibe. That's where I was testing the waters earlier. Was like, is this supposed to be something that has nostalgia? That's supposed to be a kids movie that the adults can enjoy as well? That's not the vibe I'm getting. And while they didn't commit the one cardinal sin of laying the whole movie out for me, they committed one that is right up there, maybe even worse.
Okay.
That was incredibly boring. But again, I'm not 7.
So boring.
So that's where I went from the 4 to the 5. Was like, maybe for the demographic, this works. It's hard for me to put myself in the mental headspace of a child in the modern era, because I wasn't allowed to have a cell phone until I could drive. So
I didn't have a cell phone until I was a senior, but that's a
different worlds, folks. My first cell phone had Brick Breaker on it. Okay, so I don't know. This could be right up the kids' alley. This could be exactly what they're looking for.
Maybe. I'm not connected with the kids these days. Axel says they could delay it to change everything like they did with Sonic movie. You're not wrong. That is possible. That is very possible. The Mario film was great. I love the Mario film. I think the Mario film's awesome. A lot of fun. I'm going to go, man, yeah, like 4.5, 5. It's no good. I will not be seeing this. Thumbs down. 2 thumbs down from the boys at dDweeb. Bad PR. Bad PR for him. So that is preview review, folks. Thank you for joining us. On to better news, Kev. Now I got to find where it is. Oh, my. Did I not open
love
it?
Good news.
Oh, I need to. We're gonna go. Oh no, let's go bad news first. We're gonna go bad, and we'll finish with good at the end.
Swerve, bro, like M. Night Shyamalan over here.
Yeah, I didn't see that twist coming, did you? Kev, Concord has officially been pulled offline. It lasted 2 weeks. Thank you again to all the free gunners who have joined us in the Concord Galaxy. The game has been pulled offline and they are refunding everything. Got you, Headbug. What do you have any thoughts on Concord, Kev? Sony's game that was rumored to be in development for 8 years.
Have I? When was the last time? I won't ask if I've ever, because I know I have. When was the last time I talked a bunch of shit about Sony on this channel, James? Are we due? Is it time for my quarterly?
It's time, because we're gonna swerve after we got another Sony positive story after this.
Oh, good. So let me get
you can hammer them, because there's a good one coming after this.
I'm just not surprised by this. Unfortunately, for the players, people who were, I feel bad for anyone who's excited about this game. This was never really on my radar, so I'm not missing anything here.
Well, that's the problem. Is it was on nobody's radar, Kev.
I'm happy to hear they're refunding people. You don't honestly hear about
here's
that level
story,
of banditry in the gaming world today.
Here's one funny one for you. I went to Best Buy on Friday, and I was thinking about getting Star Wars Outlaws or buying Astro Bot, which is the next game we're going to talk about. Neither of them were there. Both sold out. However, they were selling copies of Concord. I almost bought it just to have it. It's like it's going to be one of these elusive things in like 25 years. People are going to look back and be like, you remember that fucking game Concord? Like, man, I wonder if anybody's got a copy of that thing.
Could you even play it?
Not as of right now. It's gone. On Friday, I might have been able to. On September 6th.
But was it an actual disc? Because
it was a disc. It was a disc, yes.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah.
So anyone who bought it, the 1,000 people who bought this game will still be able to play it. Is that correct?
No, you can't play it now. Now it's if you own it, you can't play it. It's offline.
You can't
It's
even
online
play it.
only. And
So
maybe
online
there's some
only.
maybe there's some like
Oh.
training offline or something, but it's online only.
Stop making online only games. It's been 4 years since the pandemic. We all hate each other. Nobody wants to socialize with anybody. Stop forcing online only
It
games
looks
down our throat. Most
so
people don't even play
exactly,
with the
Harles.
headset
Yes.
anymore. Nobody
Exactly, Harles.
wants to be doing this. So just put a game together that has a story. I mean, how many of these have failed now from the Marvel games? Like anything that tries to do PvE or just has you in this shared world, like it's not for everybody. And so the idea of making such a big budget game that's dependent on that, I think, is just like you're way past the window. It'd be like making a battle royale game right now. Like, dude, sorry, you had your chance. You have missed the window. We're moving on.
Show something here. So look like this. It looks like the most bland thing ever. I don't need to show gameplay of it, but like the art style and everything looks super bland. About a month ago, they released an animated trailer for the game, and I want to show you this because the art style for this would have been fucking way cooler. I'm not gonna play it with sound. I'm just gonna play it through so we can see it. It's
Call this a
hand-drawn
graveyard review. It's a preview review for Dead.
Yeah, like a dead game. Like, this looks way better than anything in the game. Like they released this about a month ago. If they had made like a cell shaded style and done this, maybe they'd have got somewhere. This looks awesome.
PvE sounds like something
You ain't
contagious.
wrong.
Yeah, sounds like something the kind of thing you celebrate when you get the negative test.
They released what they did. It's a joke. Also, though, it's now one of the rarest platinum trophies in all of Sony history because you can't get it anymore.
Well, because you had 2 days to get it. How long was this game even available? 2 weeks.
I think it made 2 weeks. Yep. I think it made it 2 weeks. Good for them for giving refunds and stuff, but like good for them for admitting they fucked up.
Yeah, it's almost unfathomable for something to be that unsuccessful. That's 8, like Lumpy says, 8 years to make garbage is amazing. Even garbage men don't want it. It's just like
bad.
How do you spend so long on a game that is so poorly received, and then also
man.
You didn't market it at all? Like, what were you doing? You want to talk about money laundering?
Yeah, they lost millions and fucking who knows, maybe billions, probably not billions, but it's crazy. It's got a spot in Amazon Prime's video game TV series they're doing, the Secret Level TV series, the anthology one. It's got an episode dedicated to it. How about that
shit? Don't you just love corporate synergy, James?
Hell yeah, we do. We love it when fucking
Beautiful.
corporate America works together.
Yeah.
It sold maybe 25,000 units, which is horrible. I'm trying to see if I can find what it cost. It's per day, like on Steam, was embarrassing.
I mean, you got to
selling because it sucks.
You got to spend money to make money, though. Too. I didn't hear about this game until
didn't know about it until
it had been canceled.
Yeah. It got canceled before. Yeah, I mean they said 2 weeks and they got that bitch off. They're like, no,
which is usually, Kang brings up a good point. Like even so, for instance, like a sports game will usually keep their server running for a good 2 years, and then at that point they're just going to force you to buy, if not the current game, at least last year's game. They're not going to continue to support those servers. But even then, those games, even the sports games that don't do anything, their games had better features 17 years ago than they do now. Even they have some content for you after the servers are no longer being served.
Yep.
So it's just a very bold strategy to have an entire game that is all online, and then you don't fucking market it. And then you shut it down.
Well, they didn't market it at all. Like I said, I am deep in the video game realms where I live, and I didn't know about it.
If you're not going to market
crazy.
You almost have to give it some time to build a fan base. Like, you gotta, word of mouth doesn't travel fast enough to have
you got to spend some
anything in
serious
2
dough.
weeks.
On August 23rd, on its debut, Concord had 697 concurrent Steam players.
I think more people are playing Call of Duty World at War.
At the time IGN wrote this article on the 30th, 130 people were playing it. That's insane. That's actually fucking insane. That's crazy,
like,
dude. Crazy.
It's like Fight Forever levels of bad. You
Yeah.
log in, there's 12 people on Steam. Yeah, Harl's is right there. I'm with it. I think that's
money laundering.
A possibility. This is like one of those weird gelato shops in downtown New York where you're like, how the fuck?
Yeah, like what?
You sell churros here? Huh? And that's it? Okay, nothing to see here. Get me out.
Crazy, man. Crazy. Yeah, just epic flop. I'm sure they'll survive their Sony.
Yeah, that's been the big problem. They don't have to do anything well because they're too big to fail.
Yeah. However, Kev, we did just shit on Sony. We're going to turn around and we're going to praise them.
Love Sony.
Because if you guys didn't know, Kev's mom worked at Sony for a long time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sony put a lot of food on the table, a lot of PlayStation 1 games on the table, a lot of boom boxes.
Just a few days last week, Sony released Astro Bot, a game that has been in development for like 3 years, and the rumored development team was 60 people. Tiny. And look at these fucking scores. I had no desire to even like. I knew the game was coming out. They did blow a lot of money on Sony Harls, and then Sony they laid off a bunch of them. They're talking about Astro Bot is game of the year.
Didn't they just say that about the? Was it
Black Myth
Wukong? Black Myth.
I think Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is leader in the house right now. I just beat it, so I'd be remiss to say this is a very biased opinion. I beat it last weekend. I think it is going to be the game that wins it. It's Astro Bot's being compared to like the height of Mario games, and it was a small dev team, took 3 years.
Well, I love that. I love the feel good story behind Astro Bot, but I will say that I just am sad. I'm saddened. I despise living in a world where we are so short on our vocabulary that anytime anything is good, it's just all
or nothing.
Game of the year. This is the GOAT. This is the greatest thing ever made. We can't use words like wonderful, impactful.
Can't be like this is really good. It's not the best, but it's really good.
Can't express ourselves, so we just say everything is great, and if you hated it, you're a bigot. I find my representation in that bald robot. Okay, so if you don't like that bald robot and the way that the bald robot was portrayed in the story, that means you don't like me. Because that's my representation. I own it. It's me now. I own it. You don't.
That is us. That's an egg. That's an egg, motherfuckers. That's an egg.
This content is not for you. It's for me and me specifically. And when you say you don't like it, that means you don't like me, and that makes you a hateful bigot. I rest my case, Your Honor.
I'm going to. Yeah, Bungie. Cheers. Sony botched the Bungie thing. That was a wild deal. Let me. I got to stop sharing this. Share a new tab. I'm going to pull up some gameplay here so we can see it. I'm probably going to buy it because I'm like I need my next game, and I was like, I don't know if I want to play Star Wars Outlaws because we have all heard what it is.
Lumpy's got a good point. It's going to be worse than the first Spider-Man 3.
Here we go. This is some of the gameplay. It's just.
What was that thing? It looks like the thing that vibrates when the restaurants finally got your table ready.
Oh, the little like disc thing that. Yeah.
Like, come get them jalapeno poppers, brother.
Poor guy's head's broke. What happened to his head? It crash landed.
You sound just like my mom, Headbug.
Oh, he lost his PS5 controller. No wonder. Phrasing. No, we don't need. I just want to see the gameplay. There we go. Let me go to this alien right here. Yeah, I didn't buy it, Harles.
Okay, Star Fox. Oh wait,
Yeah.
no.
Can we
Okay.
get to the gameplay. This is supposed to be a gameplay trailer. There we go. Okay, definitely has Mario vibes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe
Hook 'em
some
up, hook them
Ratchet and
Goombas
Clank.
up. Yeah, a little Ratchet and Clank going on there. Oh, that poor guy. Oh, what'd you punch him for?
You gotta smack some sense into them so they come back to Jesus, and then they're rescued. Ooh, look at the branding. You see that? Even the fucking coin had the PlayStation logo.
Does it? Oh, yeah. 100%.
Get out of here, dude. Talk about immersion breaking.
Oh, they aren't worried about that.
Headbug brings up a good point. Spyro the Dragon.
Kinda,
That is
yeah,
something
yeah,
that
yeah.
Sony did very well. Good games are
Yeah, I
good
would-
games.
yeah.
That's damn right.
I agree. Not everything has to be the best. It can be good. It's not all
Two
good.
things
Acolyte.
can
It's not
be
all
true.
fucking good.
Two things can be true at the same time. You know, Sony can be, generally speaking, a not the smartest company in my opinion, but they're still capable of doing good work.
Yeah, we put a small dev team like this, let them have some fun.
Dude, another time I would have played the shit out of this game. 10-4.
I may. We'll see.
You know?
We'll see. Grab that. Yeah, electrocute yourself, bud. Come on. There you go. There we go.
Ooh.
Yeah, get some PlayStation coins.
Okay, see, I get this whole
Get the cat.
Let's
Oh,
Play
that's
thing now. All
that's
right.
fucking Ratchet. That was Ratchet.
I'm starting to get it.
All right. So, Kev, if you had a PS5, would you be buying Astro Bot?
This is a game I would probably wait until it was free on PlayStation Plus, because you know it will be. So that way, at some point, Sony can juke those numbers up a little bit.
Yep.
Let's get it going. So I would play this game. If I'm spending any money on it, it's going to be a discount. To be honest, this thing looks beautiful. It looks like fun. So please don't take me saying I wouldn't pay for it as a damnation of it. It looks fun, just not quite my speed. If I had a PS5, there'd probably be other things I'd be playing first. But back in my day, I would have 100%ed this beast for sure. I played multiple Ratchet and Clank games and Spyro, Crash Bandicoot, Mario 64 whenever I could sneak into someone's house that had a 64. Those were persona non grata or consola non grata in my house. Right? It was PlayStation, or you can fucking move on with your life, right? And go find another place to live.
Fuck out.
That's right. Those were the days.
Harles, if I knowingly consented, I was seriously considering buying Star Wars Outlaws on Friday, and then I didn't. So here we are. I might buy it. I'm thinking about it. This game, Astro Bot. I want to see how long it is. I could use something smaller. I just played Final Fantasy Rebirth for like 119 hours. It was a lot.
Yeah.
It took me.
Sometimes you need that
came out
low
in January.
commitment.
Yeah, it came out in January, and I beat it in September.
I want to wind down for an hour, but I don't really want to commit myself.
Astro Bot is roughly, let's see here. How long is Astro Bot? 10 to 12 hours for the main stories, 15 for a standard playthrough and some extras, 18 to 20 for 100% completion. Okay, this might be what I'm looking for right now, Kev. This might be right in my alleyway.
Yeah, that's a nice space filler.
Yeah.
It can't all be 100-hour epics, especially.
I don't want it to be a 100-hour epic right now. I have too much, and I need a break.
That's right, dude. Especially now that I've gotten a taste for Sid Meier's Civilizations again. I can't afford to be playing any other game that risks me being like, wait, whoa, I was not supposed to be here for 5 whole hours. Oh my God, dude. That game is what I imagine crack would be like. for people
Yeah.
who've done it. Because
Yeah.
there'd be multiple times be like, all
Or-
right, 2 more moves, and we're stopping. And then it's like, oh, but wait, but now this city just finished this, and it's only 8 moves for me to get that next thing. Okay, 8 more moves. And it's like, wait, I just said 2, and now I'm on the hook for 8 more.
Yeah.
The next thing you know, my alarm's going off, and I'm like, oh, hey, sorry, boss, I'm actually sick today. I got the Roman flu because I'm taking you down, Cleopatra. I'm taking all of it. But Gandhi's about to beat me in the space race, so
We
it's fine.
heard about the Killer Bean game. Yes, I think I have actually. Let me look this up.
Beans?
I think I actually
Beans.
have. Hold on.
Bees? She stole my idea, Michael.
Coming 2020 with it. Oh yes, this game. Okay. Hold on.
Kevin needs an intervention. Yeah.
Yeah.
As soon as I get back into Civ 6, they're like, oh, hey, did you guys hear Civ 7's coming out? And I'm like, you go away from me. You stay away from me, you godless Jezebel. LMAO, why is Gandhi so aggro in Civ? I don't know. Every time I try to go anywhere, it's like, hey, bro, you're too close. As if I'm not allowed to expand my territory at all. He just wants me to sit there and be little brother. And he was proud of my standing army, I'll have you know. Gandhi, not the saint he was made out to be. That's real in both real life and Civs, but I digress.
This is the Killer Bean game Lumpy's talking about.
This is badass.
That's what I call a dramatic entrance. There's a reason why I'm called Killer Bean. It's because I'm good at what I do.
Oh my God. I've never seen.
Really?
This is what Saints Row should have been.
This looks like Saints Row with beans. Oh yeah.
Good.
Oh, dunk that grenade on him.
Oh, you get the Vince Carter?
Uh-huh.
I used to be an assassin for the Shadow Agency, an international organization powerful enough to shape the world, until they lied to me and tried to kill me.
They had a solid
Now,
bean there with the eye
destroy
patch.
them.
They call me refried snake.
Gosh darn idiot who wants to take down the Shadow Agency. Well, it is sure nice to meet you. Before you die.
Whoa!
Oh, Agent Bean.
Got him.
Okay, now this
much better
game
break
I will
dancer.
buy regardless of the price.
This is insanity. Oh, got a samurai there. This is wild.
They made me who I am, and I will make them pay for it.
James, this game did something that is incredibly difficult to do. It left me speechless. I have no more words for that. Wow. You know what? 9 out of 10 on the preview review. You want to get somebody locked in on buying your game? That's how you do it. Wow. Just
do it.
Amazing. Need that
Leave
game
him
right
speechless, folks. Leave him speechless. That looks sick. Headbug says, "I agree. I'm in on the Killer Bean. Let's get it. Let's. We need to be streaming that on this channel yesterday. We're late. Oh fuck, man. All right, Kev. I think we did it. We got any other topics we need to cover? I think we got her all.
I think we got around to all of them. I know we've got to keep some Star Wars talk in the.
Yeah, that's we got to save some for Wednesday.
Even locked and loaded.
Shout out to the people watching right now. I see 7 live on YouTube. I see you. We appreciate you. Thanks for coming along for the ride, for the ridiculousness that is tonight. 12 minutes. We were late to start. I had to swap internet in the middle, but we made it, folks. So thank you to everybody that watched, comment. Headbug, Harls, Axel, Lumpy Stiltskin, Nate, Bite Size Vikes was in there earlier. I think that's everybody.
Kangaloope. Did you
Kangaloope.
Kangaloope?
Missed Kangaloope. Came in there in the middle. Yep. Kev, I'll thank you for commenting too, and myself, give us shouts. Please like, subscribe, share this, as Headbug said, so I can afford new equipment so I don't have those problems again.
And so I can get one of those Party City wigs like Aquaman had.
Yeah, we need Party City wigs. So, Kev, outside of here, where can they find you at, my friend?
Well, you can find me at the newest closed down Hobby Lobby that's about to become a Halloween center.
Bankrupt.
Trying to find a good wig with some bangs. But other than that, you can find me on our sister station, Bite Size Sports, where as far as the live shows go, James and I are live every Thursday at 9 p.m. We also have Johnny and the boys talking football tomorrow night. So that's Tuesday night. They are doing a week 1 recap, all of the major takeaways from the first week in football. And then Trevor and Josh have the weekly fantasy podcast, another damn fantasy podcast on Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. So go and check those out. More dweeb content coming from me, working on some things, talking about the upcoming horror movies that are based on fairy tales. I can't remember the name of the universe right now. We've got Peter Pan with a preview that has come out. We've got the first images of Pinocchio, all kinds of stuff to talk about. I've got a review that I'll be looking into coming out soon. So make sure you're subscribed. Hopefully be doing a deep dive with our dear friend Danny soon. Going to get that.
Hell yeah.
And hey, we're only a few weeks away from Halloween. So a couple of things coming, a lot more horror movie reviews, maybe some quick takes, maybe some deep dives in the month of October, but also coming soon will be a re-upload schedule. So probably going to post those on Thursday. We've got old videos from my Critical channel that we're going to move over here just so everything's in one place. And I did a few different horror movie reviews and preview reviews back then. So those will be coming out. I'll make sure they are pointed out early on in the description, and I might even slap a disclaimer in the first few seconds so you know when it's a re-upload. Not trying to fool anybody here. But also something that I know a lot of people have not seen that will be coming in video form to our channel will be the VHS Mess podcast that my good friend Noah, the director of Lonely Legend, we sat down and watched some old VHS movies, some movies that you'd be hard pressed to find on DVD and Blu-ray. We had a great time. If you can't wait for that and you want to get a sneak peek of the audio only, it is on Spotify and Apple, this VHS Mess. So tons of content, new stuff, old stuff that's going to be new to you but old to me, should still be fun. So make sure you're subscribed. We appreciate all of you that are here for the live content. We look forward, at least I do, I'm pretty sure James does too. We look forward to bringing you more pre-recorded and get to a point where it's daily video content on this channel. I'm not sure how soon that happens, but we are working our way up to it. So we appreciate you all.
Yeah, Harles, Kev's been wanting to do this one for a long time, so he's pretty excited about it.
Oh, yeah, dude. You get to see some old Burt Reynolds movies. Maybe there's an old Harrison Ford movie that also stars Tuco from Breaking Bad. I don't know.
Thank you guys for watching. Harles, we appreciate you. Headbug, Lumpy, all you guys, Axel. Thank you guys for joining us. We will be back next Monday, 6 p.m. as always. We will be back this Wednesday at 9 p.m. on Han Shot First, our weekly Star Wars show, where I think we're watching Rebels. I need to talk to Kev about that afterwards, actually. We've been busy. But yeah, check the channel for more content. As always, please like, share, subscribe. I saw we had 60+ views on last week's Han, the preview review from Arcane. Keep them coming, folks. Share it. We got to get to 500 so that I can buy new equipment. So thank you guys for joining us tonight. Again, apologies for being late. We'll be on time next week. Till next time, folks. Take care.